also want to address my haters and adversaries and those who are angry with me because
On the gram, Daddy Freeze is famous for judging and pointing fingers at people, especially pastors. His holier than thou persona and popular anti-tithing preaching has made him more enemies than Abacha could make in his entire lifetime. The judge is finally being judged, and this time it is in a real court of justice. On Friday, February 18, 2021, Daddy Freeze was slammed with a 5 million naira fine by a high court in Rivers State for committing adultery with his lover, Benedicta Elechi, while she was still married to her ex-husband Paul Odekina. In what has to be the most shocking moment in history, Nigerians have been pointing fingers at the on-air personality for having the guts to judge pastors of their lifestyle, all the while sleeping with the wife of another man. His followers, on the other hand, believe he will have a better explanation of how he landed in an adultery mess. What is Daddy Freeze's response to this court injunction and adultery accusations? How did Daddy Freeze get into this adultery mess? Who is the lover in question? Does the on-air personality have a track record of committing adultery? Is he married presently? Hello guys, it's TCode here for African Glitz. The court judgment details. Benedicta Elechi is the beautiful woman who is never scarce around popular Lagos on-air personality Daddy Freeze. They have been lovers since as far back as 2012 and welcomed a son together in 2015. For as long as we know, she is not just his bedmate or baby mama, but also his fiancée, his wife-to-be. Before now, it would be hard to guess that their relationship started on the wrong foot, which has now come back to not only bite them hard, but get them rolling in an adultery mess. On Friday, March 5, 2021, Punch got a hold of the court injunction dating back to February 18, 2021, which found Daddy Freeze guilty of having an illicit affair with his lover, Benedicta Elechi, who at the time was married to her ex-husband, Paul Odekina. The media personality will shockingly be paying the price for adultery, as he was ordered to pay the sum of 5 million naira to Paul Odekina as damages for depriving him amiable consort of his wife and for the injury he suffered as a result of her adulterous act. Daddy Freeze has also been prevented from having access to the children produced from his lover's marriage. The social media space has been widened since this news got out, with Daddy Freeze landing on the chopping board of trolls and his many haters. As usual, the media personality rained on their parade by responding to the accusations and court injunction with a lengthy YouTube video. But before we delve into that, let's look into Daddy Freeze's lover's previous marriage and how he got himself into this mess.
I filed for a divorce from my ex-husband in 2012.
The 42-year-old mother of 5, Benedicta Elechi, is a top caterer in Nigeria and the proud founder of Taste Bud Real Naija Cooking and Dictachi Foods Nigeria. She rose to prominence over a romantic relationship with Daddy Freeze, but before this relationship, she used to be married to Paul Odekina, the executive human resources manager of Total E&P Nigeria Limited, for 10 years. They got married in 2002 and she filed for divorce in 2012. Although the marriage produced 4 children, 3 girls and a boy, Benedicta described it as a turbulent one. In an explosive interview with Linda Ikeji blog on January of 2018, she said that her ex-husband made love to her only 11 times in their 10 years of marriage. They reportedly had separate rooms, and he comes to see her only when he felt they should make a baby. She finally called it quits with a sham of marriage when she caught him red-handed sleeping with another man in a living room. It was at this point she realized he was gay, and it is the reason for the poor way he had been treating her. Before she filed for divorce, she met Daddy Freeze and entered into an illicit relationship with him, which produced a child, Jason, in 2015. Despite they not consummating their relationship for years, their relationship has also been made public, and just after the controversial on-air personality became the convener of the hashtag Free the Sheeple movement, together they founded their online church, Free Nation in Christ. Daddy Freeze was previously married to Okpeyemi Olarinde for 15 years. Citing domestic violence and adultery from both parties, they became officially divorced in 2014, but Daddy Freeze has continued to insist his ex-wife was the violent one. Partaking in the 10 years challenge on January 15, 2019, he described his marriage as horrible, which made him go through depression for years. In another of his posts, he said that his ex-wife was not a lady. The marriage, however, produced 2 children. Shockingly, his wife ran away to another country in in 2018 and away from the public eye. Ifedayo Olarinde, better known as Daddy Freeze, certainly needs no introduction. The 44-year-old Nigerian-Romanian media personality has been a pain in the hearts of church owners in Nigeria since he began his anti-tithing preaching under the hashtag Free the Sheeple movement. He is known for pointing fingers at pastors and making disparaging remarks about their lavish lifestyle and many of their teachings. The controversial OAP has been described as Antichrist over this habit of his, but it didn't stop him from starting his online church where he continues to preach his truth. Since the news, however, broke about his adulterous affair with his present lover, he has been facing heavy backlash from Nigerians, and certain bloggers have reported that his marriage hit the rocks over his adulterous affair with Benedicta and his social media behavior effect on his children. That's not all. The many haters he managed to gather over his anti-tithing preaching have come really hard for him, while screaming how he is such an hypocrite who does not practice what he preaches. Daddy Freeze has now chopped back in a lengthy YouTube video he published on Sunday, March 7, 2021. He said he's just as shocked as Nigerians by the court injunction as he was never served and it was obtained in his absence. He, however, noted that the High Court judgment is not final until it gets to the Supreme Court, and he cannot comment on the issue because it is now at the Court of Appeal. The on-air personality has now urged Nigerians to be patient as the truth will be revealed in due time. Meanwhile, the High Court injunction has dissolved the marriage between Daddy Freeze's lover Benedicta Elechi and Paul Odekina, while granting custody of the children to her ex-husband. She is also to hand over her children's passport and birth certificate. This could be her paying the price of adultery if eventually found guilty by the Supreme Court. Daddy Freeze is not the only one who has responded, but also his fiancée, Benedicta. In commemoration of International Women's Day on Monday, March 8, 2020, she took to her Instagram page to protest the judgment subtly. She noted that Nigerians have no business celebrating the day because we are yet to abolish archaic traditions stifling gender parity. She then shared a photo of a medical report showing the battery she was subjected to in a previous marriage. In the report, dated back to 2014, it was clearly stated that she suffered neck pain, headache, and voice hoarseness thought to have been sustained over domestic violence meted by her husband. Celebrities' reaction. While many celebrities are shying away from reacting to the Daddy Freeze adultery scandal, the likes of Uche Elendu and Skuki Pishan have voiced their opinion and in their favor. Uche Elendu on her Instagram page wrote that she stands with Benedicta. She further questioned why the judge granted custody of the children to her ex-husband after 9 years of filing for divorce. She wrote, "What exactly is termed adultery in this case? Women should not be marginalized and subdued to staying in an abusive marriage. 9 years of a divorce proceeding is very unrealistic and unfair. The law is not always right. Why do men like to punish women in marriage? Are 9 years too short a time for a woman to heal and move on with her life? Is the trauma of domestic violence not enough?" She then concluded by saying that Benedicta healing and moving on to a deserving life with Daddy Freeze is not a crime. Skuki Pishan on the other hand said that the court ruling on Daddy Freeze is unfair in the video he posted on his Instagram page. He noted that the legal system is being used to cheat women, and it is why women are forced to stay in bad marriages because they are aware that the legal system will not favor them.
This married woman's marriage to her ex-husband is being dissolved in 2021 February in favor of her ex-husband, claiming that she committed adultery with Daddy Freeze in 2015 or thereabouts. But this same woman had already filed for divorce since 2012. Our legal system did not answer the woman for 9 years, 1 month. But now when the man has come forward now to say she committed adultery, the court is ruling in his favor, telling her that she will lose custody of the children. How do we do this type of things to women in this side of the world? How do we use our legal system to cheat our women? Because there's a lot of bullshit that women go through on this side that will not happen in developed countries.
Do you think Daddy Freeze is guilty of the adultery accusation? Do you think the judgment to pay 5 million naira fine is fair? Would you say Benedicta Elechi left her first marriage for a good reason? Please share your thoughts with us in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. Check out our channel for other news and stories we know you'll like. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more trending stories. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and see you on our next one.